play. So, good evening, everyone, and good evening, ma'am. So, we are the group 4, and we will discuss a memorandum and types of memorandum and what is the purpose of memorandum. So let's get started. So, memorandum. What is memorandum? More commonly known as a memo, it is a short message or record used for internal communication in a business. Once the primary form of internal written communication, memorandums have declined in use since the introductions of email and other forms of electronic messaging. However, being able to write clear memos certainly can serve you well in writing internal business emails, as they often serve the same purposes. So, ang memorandum daw kay is a short written message that used the internal business communication. Although emails have largely replaced the memos, uh, the skills of writing clear memos is still useful because they serve the same purposes. So, ang purpose of memorandum. So, to inform, to remind, to request actions, to propose solutions, and to document. So, first, to inform. Disseminate facts, news, or official statement. Example, policy changes, new personnel, and budget updates. So, ang to inform daw, kaya muna siya ang share important facts, updates, or official information within the organization. The next is to remind. Send timely alerts about deadlines, meetings, or events. So, ang to remind daw, kay muna siya ang to notify staff about upcoming deadlines or meetings or events. Then next is to request action. So, ask for cooperation, permission, or specific tasks to be completed. Then, ang to request action is to ask employees or teams to complete a specific task or give approval. Then next is to propose solution. Address the problems by outlining options and recommended steps. Then ang kuan daw to propose solutions daw kay siya to present to present the problems and suggest the possible options or recommended actions. Then next is to document, create a formal record of internal decisions or instructions to ensuring clarity and consistency. So, on to document daw kay keep an official written records of decisions, policies, or instructions. So, next, hadok. Hadok, pre,
Hey,
pre.
uh,
Okay.
okay. Tips in making effective memo. Padungog ra.
Okay, daw na, pre.
Number 1, header. Always include to, from, date, and specific informative subject lines. So, ang header kay morning ko ano to pero may gamiton ning to, from, date kay money important in making a memo. So, yeah, opening paragraph. Number 2 is opening paragraph. Get straight to the point. State the memo's purpose and main message. The conclusion or request immediately. So, ang opening paragraph kay kuan is straight to the point dayon unsay subject na yung kuan so sa memo. Yeah, number 3 kay body. Be concise. Use short sentences and paragraph. Avoid jargon, slang, or overly complex language. One, be concise. Kanang use lang simple words good para sabtan sa magwasa sa memo. Yeah. Use formatting. Employ headings, bullet points, and numbered lists to break up text and highlights key info for scanners. So, aning use formatting kay ipang running i-highlights ang mga important sa memo. Be factual. Stick to facts and present information objectively. Kani kay kanang mga state ang mga facts based on imong research.
pre, nawala na po ni mo pre. Tingog pre.
Action items. Kana pre.
Hinay pa kay pre.
Action items.
Na pre.
Clearly state what readers need to do next using bolding or list to make it stand out. Action items is gone. Uh, para makabalo ang readers kung unsay sunod silang mabasa. Yeah. Tone and style. Maintain a professional respect and neutral tone even for difficult subject. Use active voice and action verbs. Tone and style is i-maintain lang gyapon imong tone and pagka professional even pagka bahalag nagkalisod na sabi nimo. Yeah, attachment and summary. Add attachment for supporting documents and includes a brief summary or conclusion for longer memos. Attachment and summary is kanang mo nakitaan nga attachment ay kailangan og strong support and atagan po brief summary para mutaas gamay mo memos. Yeah, review, check grammar, spelling, and clarity and ensure it's only as long as needed. So, ang review kay check grammars, spelling sa imong memo ug ang i-construct ng mga words para pindot. Next, Bim.
Bims.
Largado.
Bims.
Largado, wake up.
Bims. You're next, Bims.
Okay.
Baka na dog. Ipadaway ko lang sa imong kuan, Mike.
Anything unaffected memo. Opinion siya sa kasinado. Action items. Dire sa memorandum format type. Memorandum format is the goal of this is a professional, easy to read document, often single space within paragraphs, and convey information quickly within an organization. First is heading or header. At the top of the page, you should indicate that it is a memo in capital letters, and this helps you give identity to your document. So inside of this header are the following is so recipient's name and title, and from sender's name and title. And third is date, full date, subject, there, and concise topic. So, second is body. The body is the second part of the memo format is the body. You should keep your memo as short as possible by avoiding more stories in the body paragraphs. So you should clear and specific your body and make it short. This part, there are main purpose of the memo, main content, details, or explanation, closing, of memo, memorandum format, and summary or call to action. Next is types of memorandum. There are different types of memos that you can be asked to write. It is good to get familiar with each type so that you can be able to classify a number of calls. Below are some of the memo types that you can come across. First is request memo. So the word request, this type memo, you will be trying to get the favor from a certain person or a group of people. You are supposed to use persuasive language to win the heart of your recipients. So, inahalan nimo nga i-encourage ang heart sa imong recipients to win. And second is confirmation memo. So this document is written after a certain agreement between two parties. So you will be writing just to confirm that you are agreeing to a certain demand. This type of memo you should state the terms of the agreement and encourage the recipient to ask for clarification where they did not understand. So you need to ask the recipient kung saan mga wala nagsabtan. The next is next na break.
Mana pre? Bim, mana Bim?
Muna pre.
Sige pre. Ronald.
Ipre, sa pre. Okay. Types of memorandum. Suggestive memo, this type of writing is written in the case where the management is requesting views from the employees on how to solve a certain problem. You will need to request your readers to give their say about a certain issue that specify how they should forward the suggestion. So, suggestive memo is used when management wants to hear ideas or opinions from employers about a specific problem. So, report memo. This is memo written after a certain period of time to give an account of the progress. It takes the report format in this memo. The body is mainly consistent of values and chart to indicate the progress. So report memo is written to provide updates or progress report after a certain period of time. So informal resort memo. This is where you are required to give the result of a certain action. It can be research that was done and people would wish to know outcome, or it can be even application resort for various seats in the department. So informal resort is used to communicate the outcomes or result of an action. This could include research, finding, exam, result, or application outcomes. Mana pre?
So, mana tanan, mana?
Mana pre?
So, thank you. And this is our discussion about memorandum.
To.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, ma'am.